Alright, so this song's in A minor or C major. It's all based off this chord right here. So the scale is you can play that same form down here with the A minor. So if you want to look up the A minor pentatonic, that's what Hurricane is based in, and the A minor and the C major are the same chord. So if you want to buy you a C major harmonica, it sounds really good with this. I've got one. So basically starts off on A minor, C, D, and A minor. And a lot of times for some reason that bottom F sharp doesn't sound good. So if you notice, you really don't hear that note ring out in the song. So usually when I play the D, I usually have that bottom string muted, or just don't hit it at all. So the first thing I was doing was the walk up to the C. So it's you're basically hitting the A minor, and then it's open A, second fret A, and then I'm basically hammering on to the D string. So I'm hitting one little down strum on the full C and then hammering on. Little up strum in between. Then going to the D, and I don't hit that bottom string. I normally don't even put my bottom finger on it. And then back to the A minor. And you can kind of do a pull off on the B string on the 3rd fret. I do that sometimes in that song I sent you. So it's and sometimes I pull off on the B string too and hammer back on. That's all in the A minor pentatonic. That's all in the scale. So whatever you want to do with that, that's in the scale of the song. And also this bottom E, you can fit that in sometimes. And there is a few times through where I was playing where I would go. So on that one I am using that F sharp, and I'm going to the D, and I have my pinky down on the G note, and I'm pulling off and hammering back on the 2nd fret. So it's that's kind of a tough one, but that's used in like a million different songs. So if you can learn that, that's a really good one to learn. And also, this song starts on the A minor and ends on the A minor, so you get 2 measures of the A minor. So to kind of break that up, sometimes you can do in like an A7 and hammer on to the G. Or sometimes you can just hit that. That's all the opens right there on those 3 strings are in the scale too. So like, so you can, if you get that kind of rhythm, you can hit those opens and kind of give you a break in between those two, in the two measures, and it makes it sound good. Other than that, the E7 chord, when I go to it, I'll hit the top strings and then I'll make it resolve by putting my pinky on the bottom B, and that gives it like an extra kind of bluesy sound. And if I'm just playing this song by myself, on those bars where it repeats and there's no singing, I'll play the A to the C to the D, and then I'll go to the E and play the E for two measures. That's also another thing you can do. If you hit those opens, you can hammer on all your fingers to the A minor. One other thing I typically do that's kind of hard to learn at the beginning is when you strum a chord, you don't always have to strum all the strings. There's kind of a arpeggio pattern while I'm playing. So I hope that kind of helps you out. If you got any questions, just let me know. But yeah, don't necessarily focus so much on strumming the whole chord. You can kind of pick out those individual notes a little bit, and just something to practice. And normally when I play this song, I don't worry about the time too much. If you listen to the song, that the lyrics kind of fall right before the chord changes, and I like to play two measures on that E7 too, and that doesn't happen in the song, so I just kind of do my own thing on it. I mean, it's really up to you if you're playing by yourself. But I do, in the song, they play the E7, but on that second little part, I like to put my pinky down and give it that real bluesy sound, and I think that sounds good. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll play it one more time through. 30 miles off the Gulf Stream, I hear the south wind moan. Bridges are getting lower, the shrimp boat is coming home. The old man down in the corner, he slowly turns his head. He takes a sip from his whiskey bottle and this is what he said. I was born in the rain on the Pontchartrain underneath the Louisiana moon. I don't mind the strain of a hurricane. It comes around every June. The high black water, the devil's daughter. She's hot, she's cold, and she's mean. But nobody taught me it takes a lot of water to wash away New Orleans.